Hey, how's it going, everybody? This is MegaShadowFist, and welcome back to Ace Attorney Justice for All. Now, when we last left off, we were at the second, I guess technically the third session of the second case, reunion and turnabout. And just before we left off, it seemed like Lady Von Karma was about to call in her next witness, who I can only assume is going to be, not April, May. Not April, May. I can only assume it's going to be any Minnie. So, I guess without further ado, let's go ahead and hit continue. And go from save point, please. That would be great. Let's see, Mia here. It looks like Miss Von Karma is ready to move on to her next witness.
That's enough! From what I can tell, there is nothing wrong with this witness's testimony. And from what she has said, we can establish that Maya Fey did leave the chamber.
I hope this isn't going to come back and bite us in the butt. Now, let's take the next logical step and ask. Where did the defendant go after leaving the channeling chamber?
Yes. That is exactly what we should be... Ugh.
Be quiet, you! Now then, what the escapee had done was she had gone to speak with a certain person. She went to speak with a someone! With a someone? Great English there, Mega. I can only assume she's probably referring to Pearl.
Who is that? Who is it?
The prosecution calls Miss Any Minnie, who was sleeping in the side room at the time. Never mind.
Any Minnie? I think you can see where this is headed.
Oh boy. Fitness, name, and occupation. Okay, so my name is, Any Minnie. I'm, researching, parapsychology stuff at the, university.
What is this parapsychology?
Let's see. It's, I guess most people call it occult stuff.
Even if that's what most people call it, I can't say I understand what that means.
Then I suggest you go home and research it yourself.
Yes, sir.
Now then, Miss Minnie, after the murder took place, you spoke with the defendant, Maya Fey. Is this correct? I guess. If that's the case, then let's hear your testimony. That is alright, isn't it, Your Honor?
Yes, sir.
For the love of all things good, Your Honor, have some spine, for my sake. Alright, now it's time for the next witness testimony after the murder. Please? When the channeling started, I was, sleeping in the side room. A little later, someone came into the room, really suddenly. It was, oh my god, totally my sister. I, hadn't seen her in, so long. I was so happy in, a sad way. My sister, she, told me something, totally terrible. Okay? What? Okay.
Now hold your horses, young lady. You're saying the person that entered was your sister?
That doesn't sound like my wise sage voice at all.
Don't you mean the defendant, Maya Fey?
Really now, Your Honor? Maya Fey was still in the middle of channeling at that time.
Are you saying that the spirit was the spirit of witnesses' sister?
Okay, I did read that correctly. I was a little nervous. Yes, Minnie. She was a nurse at Dr. Gray's clinic.
Oh, well, this is...
Fitness?
Yeah?
In your testimony, you mentioned a terrible thing. Why don't you tell the court what this terrible thing was? I'm sure we'd love to hear about it.
Do I totally, really have to?
Of course!
Miss Minnie, please.
My sister, this is what she said to me. Okay.
That was no accident. I was drugged with sleeping pills.
This is just like the first cutscene that we saw at the beginning of this case, actually, now that I think about it.
I was murdered by that person.
No, this is verbatim, word for word, scene for scene, the same exact scene as the beginning. I guess they're trying to do this just for a refresher. Yeah, doesn't that body right there look just like Minnie? Okay,
it's only fair, isn't it?
This is auto-advancing, by the way, so I can't really get in all that I wanted to say there. Alright, whatever, anyway.
She took her revenge? Are you sure that's what she said?
Yes. There! Are you satisfied, Your Honor?
I still can't believe it. I can't believe that a spirit would go so far as to use a medium to get revenge.
It is a bit hard to swallow. However, all the evidence and testimonies point to this as the truth. The end.
Alrighty then. What do you think, Mr. Wright? It certainly seems like all the loose ends are accounted for.
This testimony just now, was it all made up? Was it just one huge lie? Of course it was, Phoenix. Mia, what do you mean? One thing I just don't understand is how everyone's able to tell exactly what Phoenix is saying. It's well constructed, but that's all it is. But even the most well-spun lies can be undone. We can do it, Phoenix. Let's find that one loose thread and unwind this tapestry of lies. Your Honor, there is room for doubt, so the defense will cross-examine this witness. We believe that our cross-examination will reveal the real truth behind this murder. Yet again, the foolish fool spouts out more foolishly foolish drabble. I wonder if it'll make this one more entertaining than the last. All right, Miss Von Karma. Let's see, after the murder. Oh, this is... okay, so it's nothing new here, but first off, in true MegaShadowFist fashion, we're going to press everything. Like, when the channeling started, I was, like, sleeping in the side room. Press. Was that because of your, sesame allergy, was it? Like, that's right. I, like, think there were sesame seeds, like, in the lunch they served that day. I had this, like, premonition that it was going to totally be a seedy day. Shut up. Yes, indeed.
I see.
Am I the only one who missed the boat here? No, Phoenix, you're not the only one.
Anyway, so you were taking a nap. Did something happen while you were sleeping?
Okay. Like, a little later, someone came into the room, like, really suddenly. Press. Okay, what do you have to say about this? Do you know the time? Like, maybe a little before 11 a.m.? Something like that, I think.
11 a.m.?
Yeah, like, my stomach is totally ready for, like, food.
No, I think you misunderstood me.
I'm not asking what time it is now! I meant, what time was it when someone came into your room? Oh, so, like, that's what you meant. Like, you should have been more, like, clear about it. Sorry, my bad. No, it's okay, like, it's really... That's it? Why did you stop mid-sentence? Did I? So, like, what was I talking about again?
Never mind.
Fitness, about this person who entered the side room. Oh, are you kidding me? I guess it's to be expected, though. I doubt that she would have been able to give an accurate testimony about what time it was, considering that she had just woke up. And judging from what I remember examining in the side room, I don't remember there being too many clocks, per se. It was like, oh my god, totally my sister. Press. Are you absolutely sure? I guess? You guess? Was it or was it not your sister who entered? Like, I don't know. I mean, like, I totally don't know your sister at all, Mr. Smith. First off, my name is not Mr. Smith. Second, I'm an only child. Oh, that's interesting. I don't remember them ever establishing that in the previous game. But more than that, she's managed to mess up the question with her answer.
Well, Mr. Wright?
The defense rests. Well, that was a colossal waste of our time. Now then, witness, how did you feel when you saw Miss Mimi Minnie? Any Minnie? She is actually kind of a genius, in a little bit. And I can only assume that she's doing this all on purpose. This cannot be just an act. I, like, hadn't seen her in, like, so long. I was so happy in, like, a sad way. You were happy in a sad way? Yeah, like, I mean, it was my sister. But wouldn't most people react to a surprise at seeing a dead loved one alive again? But like, maybe if I was like someone who didn't know about it, like the occult, but I like know all about the Kudain channeling technique. The point here is the witness immediately recognized that it was her sister. Yeah, like like what she said. Should I drop this line of questioning? Of course not! Of course we're gonna question further here. So you really didn't think anything strange of the whole encounter? No. Like, there wasn't any reason for me to, like, think anything was strange. But... Ow! Don't keep badgering her! You know the phrase, objection! Could you try using that once in a while? Interesting, the game making note of its rather, famous line. Mr. Wright, this question of what the witness felt when she saw her sister, is it really that important? Oh, it's nothing. I think it is very important. It is very important, although I haven't quite figured out what it is yet. But I've got to bluff for now and make it seem like I know what I'm talking about. Alright. Mr. Wright, Miss Minnie, please amend your testimony. I don't know if we're gonna have to present any proof just yet, but, you know, I'm gonna save, just because. Oh yeah, garbage truck is nearby. It's been like that for like the past minute, so let's go ahead and hit to continue. Go to from save point. Alright, Mr. Wright, Miss Minnie, please amend your testimony. Like, okay, I'm like totally cool with that. Okay. I wasn't like scared at all, and like her costume looked totally like normal. Oh wait, no, hold on. Did we, hold on. It was like, oh my god, totally my sister, okay. Okay, I wasn't like scared at all, and like her costume looked totally like normal. 5-second pause. Never mind, it's always like that. Press. Okay. So, there was nothing odd at all about your sister's appearance? 5-second pause. Whatever, who cares. So, there was nothing odd at all about your sister's appearance? Like, yeah, nothing was, like, weird. Mia's talking to herself like she's found something wrong. That's impossible. Like, is everything okay? Can I, like, go on? Okay, so I feel like that's probably what we're gonna have to press. My sister, she told me something, like, totally terrible. Alright. Something terrible? What was this thing she told you? Huh? Like, didn't I just, like, tell you about it? Did you, like, forget already? A foolish fool with a foolish sieve for a brain only speaks foolishly with foolish words. Well, excuse me, Prince. Oh my goodness, I can't believe they just did that. Anyway, should I ask to hear the story again? Ask to hear it again, yes please. I'm sorry, but could I hear the story one more time? Like, sure, no problem. I'll even, like, tell it all spooky-like for you. That was no accident. Oh, they're gonna, like, legitimately repeat this whole thing again. I was drugged with sleeping pills. I was murdered by that person. That's why I took my revenge. It's only fair, isn't it? Any? Huh. But here's the thing here. The revenge might not necessarily mean what you think it means. Like, how was that? It was a little scary. Like, I'm sorry. Maybe I, like, put too much spookiness into it. I know there has to be something here I can use, but where? She really put a lot of thought into this lie, didn't she? We can't rush into this. Let's take it slowly, one step at a time. She's bound to slip up somewhere. Don't give up, but don't get careless, okay? Remember, calm and collected. Alright. Like, when the channeling started, I was like, okay, so now it's completely over. Now it's time to start presenting evidence, now that we've gotten all the information that we can. So what I really think that we need to press is the one, it was, like, scared, her costume looked totally, like, normal. I believe that was it. My sister, she, like, told me something, like, totally terrible. Yep, right here. I wasn't, like, scared at all, and, like, her costume looked totally, like, normal. So let's go ahead and go to present. And definitely not the attorney's badge. Let's just look at stuff. Newspaper clipping 1, Maya's Megatama, guide map, newspaper clipping 2, folding screen, black key, floor plans. Wait a minute! That doesn't make sense! If her costume looked normal, she would have blood on it! I mean, wait, no, what? What? I mean, she had blood on her costume, so that couldn't have looked normal. Okay, here we go. That was a very well-spun lie, Miss Annie. What are you babbling about this time, Mr. Phoenix Wright? It's well constructed, but that's all it is. Stealing my lines now, are we, Phoenix? Miss Minnie, may I remind you of what you said? You said that there was nothing strange about your sister's appearance. Yeah, and? But I don't really think you thought that at all. Take a look at this picture. This is a picture of the sister you met. I would think that even you would be surprised if someone like this appeared before you. The blood spray. Miss Minnie, why did you not include the blood you saw in your testimony? If you were really testifying and not lying, you would have noted right off the bat. Order! Miss Minnie, what is the meaning of this? Miss Minnie? I'm thinking, don't interrupt me! That... If! And what are you stammering about, Your Honor? Well, That witness, her personality did a complete 180 there. Yes, it did. I told you this, I mean, she's done this before. Lots of people do that when they get on the stand, though. First of all, calm yourself down, witness! I'm sorry, I, didn't mean to snap. Now hurry up and up with the testimony. If you please. The judge still looks a little shaken up. A lot of help he's going to be. Okay there, Yoda. Okay, hold on. We're going to save. We can't just yet. Okay, I guess we'll do this after. The side room was, kind of dark, you know? So, the costume is, purple, right? The blood totally blended right in. And I, persuaded my sister it wasn't, right to do something like that. And then, I took my sister to the channeling chamber. Alrighty then. Yes, now I see. And you have given us a clear reason for why you didn't notice the blood. You think? Thanks, Gramps. Are you satisfied, Mr. Wright? Alright, I guess not. Very well, you may question the witness. Before we do that, now we're going to save, right? We have to wait. Now we can save, huh? The say, blah, blah, blah. Shut up. You're completely irrelevant right now. Just kidding, that wouldn't make sense. She's completely relevant to the case right now. Continue. From save point. This is rather interesting, though. So, I'm developing two theories here. I'm not going to start pressing just yet because it's near the end of the episode. Either A, this actually is Annie and she's pretending to be stupid, or B, it's Minnie who's disguises Annie. Because like I said, basically, because of the plastic surgery, they just remodeled after a picture that she had. She could have gotten her face reconstructed any way that she wanted. If she had a picture of freaking, you know, Britney Spears, if she existed in this universe, she probably could have gotten her face reconstructed that way as well, I think. So, it is possible that this could be Minnie, actually. And she's just pretending to be Annie, but you never know. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next episode. Blah!